All right, and we are back for another edition of Megatron Builds, not Megatron Draws, this weekend, or this Saturday, rather. And yeah, we're back. I did some work last night before I went to bed, so got a little bit done. I finished up the road on the back wall as well as the base for the Dio. So today we're going to be focused primarily on the two buildings and then possibly the back and side walls. We'll probably work on it in between. I kind of said on Twitter yesterday that I'd probably just do the two buildings here, but I think that would be better to do both at the same time because I will need time for both of these sides to kind of dry as I'm going. So might as well just do both. But yeah, we got my little lines here on the sidewalks. So. For the little street. And yeah, so we're just going to move the back wall off to the side, and we're going to start working on these guys. And then, yeah. And in between our drying sessions, we'll kind of bounce back and forth between the back and side walls. So, but before we get started, let's get some tunes going. And let me know if it's too loud or not loud enough for y'all. So let's get that going. I have it at 50%, so it shouldn't be too bad. Because I don't want the audio, drowning me out, So, all right. Let me just move that a little bit closer. There. All right. So I think we'll start with this guy right here. Plate. And let's see. So last night I did the black and wine sort of color combination just to get this really, it kind of turned out really well actually. I really like the way the colors look, and it's a little bit different in real life, just due to the lighting and stuff like that, but it looks really nice. It's like a kind of a reddish brown almost. And so I think I'm going to continue that sort of theme. Let's see, do I want espresso? Yes. Pick out a brush. Gotta move this guy. Gonna be a problem. Some towels at the ready, just in case. I think I'm going to do both buildings in the same sort of color palette, just kind of keep it simple. Or, I don't know, maybe I'll make one building a little bit lighter than the other. That's how I'll kind of go about doing this. There's that a little bit of difference. So, all right. And after we kind of add like the basic color to the buildings, so I'll obviously go back in. I'll need to add some black to this area, or not this area, but like to the bar here, because there's supposed to be writing on top of it, and so which I'll be printing off a little thing for that, so I won't really worry about lettering it because that'd be too hard for me because I am not good at that. So I'm not really proficient in writing in Japanese. So let's pick out our colors. I think we're gonna go with an espresso and some wine. I think that might be a good combination here. Don't want to go we want to go a little bit darker because we want to, sort of make it look like this is a nighttime sort of environment right now. So I think we'll add a black actually. Just kind of darken it a bit. Just a little bit. Wipe a bit of it off. Yeah. sides. And we'll just kind of like dab it into the foam here. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do it there as well. I think I'll go all black for the doors here. Like these two little squares or rectangles, rather. Just make sure the camera's focused. There we go. Looked a little awkward there. Kind of clean that up a bit. Make sure we don't have any blobs of paint sticking out. Otherwise, it'll take forever to dry here. But I think we should be good. Okay, that should be good. Oop, like that. Now look at the side here real quick, and then we'll move on to the other building. I'm trying out a different angle for the camera, so let me know if it's satisfactory to y'all. Seems like a good angle now. Last time it was a little too close up. You couldn't really see much. Just get this one corner that I missed last night. Or part of it rubbed off. Okay, just get the side there. Okay, should be good to go. Okay, move on to the other one. And we need some extra paint. Gotta be careful how much red wine paint I use, because I want to save it for a little bit later. Because you never know what you might need it for. I always try to be a bit more conservative with how much paint we use here. Let's wipe some of that off. Ooh, maybe a little too much. It's okay. Make it work. Quickly grab these little poles here, or support beams, just because they're a pain. Bricks here. Oh, you know what? I need my reference pulled up. There we go. Alright. Not that I really need it. They're both kind of the same sort of color that I'm going for. Should all make sense in the end, hopefully. Let's try and steady that. Or, I don't know. This is supposed to be a window. It's kind of lit up though on the reference I'm using. So what I plan to do, I think what I'm going to try and do is actually find little sheets of plastic, like just like plastic you'd find anywhere, and just kind of put them on here, or at least for the window ones, not for this one in particular, because that's going to have like a little sign, yellow sign. It's going to kind of pop out a bit more. So, but I like for the other building, I think that'll be really cool, and for the doors, I think it'll look really good. Have a nice little bit of reflection from it. So. I'll just probably use like little sheets of plastic that you can find anywhere. Try to just use that to my advantage. Yeah, I'll just leave that so you don't have to really worry about that part too much. Right. So that's our second building. Show you like this area. Ooh. Need to sweep. Need to sweep because we got some clumps of paint. Sticking out. Just clean that up. right, so I'll let that dry for a bit. Or actually, no, I can make it aside real quick. Then we can let it dry. Ooh, this one's kind of fading a bit, so yeah, extra. Just to kind of touch it up a bit more. That should be good enough. All right, so I put the paint we're using for the buildings, and we're kind of put it off to the side. And I'll make a quick note of which colors we used. And find my sticky notes. They fell on the floor. Oops. Hey, Power, how's it going, man? Make a little note here. So we used espresso, black, wine, buildings. Okay. Always good to make little notes like that. Especially if a horrible memory like me. All right. So now we can start moving on to the actual sky. So kind of move you around here. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to try and tape off some of, because I got this painter's tape from Michael's a little while ago, so I kind of want to test it out. I'm kind of just going to try and tape off the edges here. Oop, that's a little too far. That should be good enough. Just to try and keep it nice and tidy. Probably should have done this before the stream started, but whatever. Alright, let's do that. Alright. I'm hoping it doesn't take any of the paint off there. If not, it's no big deal. We can go back and fix it up. But would not be ideal, I'll just say that. Build up this way. Okay, that should do it. I'll move you guys off to the side. And I think I'll start with a black base just to kind of fill out, because I want to get rid of all this like line work here real quick. So, and the fastest way to do that is with dark colors. So we'll do this. And we'll pull this guy out, so to speak. Actually, I think I'll get a little more just for the road here. There we go. Hopefully that works. It's the first time actually using this kind of a thing here. Ooh. So let's just lay in the blacks. And we'll kind of just build up to lighter colors. So I think I'm going to be using some like purples and pinks and stuff like that. Just kind of give it a very unique sort of sky sort of look. Just to, you know, make it a little bit different than the other earth-based environments I've been putting them in. I'll move my thing back just a little. It's kind of getting in the way. Ooh. There we go. All right, and let's make sure it's focused. Let's kind of get the top here. Just gonna round it out, because you never know what kind of light might be showing through when I place this into the shelf. Trying to fill in these little gaps here. Let's add a little bit extra in this area. Okay, that should do it for the sky. Just gonna leave that out to the side, let it dry. And we'll move on to the side panels. Start with the left side. First, we gotta tape it off like last time. I think we'll kind of just leave the tape on until we're done all the sky bits to make my life easier. Start the red line. Let's see. Oh, you know what? This way. I'm done. Now, it's not necessarily a deal breaker if I, sort of go outside the lines here. So obviously I will tidy this up later on with some other paints here, but I would like to be as tidy as possible. So that's what we're doing here. Just get extra. Flat side. And yeah, you can barely see it. Hold on. Let's zoom in just a little. There we go. Okay, that should do it. And I'll add just a little bit more paint. Tidy those things up. This is the left, so I think we'll just go all the way side there. Hey, Real Wade Nation. What's going on, man? Oh, I'm working on my dioramas, so I'm working on the side walls now. As well as waiting for the paint to dry on these guys. So continuing what we did last time on Thursday. So yeah, I think that one's done. Clean up the line work or the paint. Get rid of all the blobs. All right, just to make it dry faster. Here. Bring back the tape. Just this. But yeah, so all these dioramas I make on my stream, I didn't put the link for my playlist in the comments, but if you look at my YouTube channel, I have a whole playlist of time lapses of me working on these dioramas, and so that'll kind of give you the gist of what I do here for this guy right here. So, but basically, I make dioramas for my my Billy bookshelves. You can get at IKEA's, but you can probably just use it just about any other sort of bookshelf or what have you. And this is where my masterpiece Transformers will be spending their days when it's all said and done. Yeah, and this one's meant for all my season 2, not all my, or half of my season 2 Autobots. I kind of split them up on different shelves. So crooked. More ways than one. All right, there we go. Fill that. And so for when I do these dioramas, I kind of do a base layer, which is already in the shelf right now, which I'll probably show. I could probably show at the end because I haven't really showed it on the stream. The work I did last night on it. So. But I basically have a base layer, I have a back wall layer, and I have 2 side wall layers, and they kind of all fit into the shelf. Pretty snug, actually. It's pretty snug fit. Some of them are a little bit off. Like sometimes the side walls will not be as won't fit as well, but the back and the base layer is usually pretty secure for the most part. So, and it's kind of a hobby I kind of just picked up on last year when I was kind of seeing a YouTuber by the name of Bobby Skullface who makes his own dioramas as well, and so I kind of got inspired to do that because I'm an artist. Let's make my display a little more interesting to look at, because the white shells were kind of just too boring for me. I want to spice things up. And so far, if you're familiar with the Transformers lore, you'll kind of know which locations I'm using. But for this diorama, I'm basing this one off on an episode called Kremzeek, where the Autobots fight this little electrical-based monster, and the final fight kind of ends up in Tokyo at the end, and it kind of has Blaster and Inferno in it. So that's why I kind of selected this this location for Blaster and Inferno. Oh, I don't have a Blaster yet, but when I do get Blaster, this is where he'll kind of hang out. But because I kind of went by sort of episodes, like for some of the dioramas, like for example the Golden Lagoon diorama I did last year. In that episode, it had Perceptor, it had Sea Spray, it had Warpath, and obviously Beachcomber. So I made sure to kind of have the characters that were in those scenes sort of present on the shelf, if that makes sense. And on my Decepticon display, I actually have Shockwave in the Cybertron scene, not on Earth, because throughout the entire cartoon, Shockwave never really came down to Earth. He was always kind of, because he was always like stationed on Cybertron, because he was kind of the guardian on the planet, while Megatron continued the war on Earth with Optimus Prime and all them. So I like displaying them based on how I remember them, So, and in the Kremzik episode, obviously Inferno and Blaster were in that episode, and they were the kind of only ones that went to. Bumblebee and Optimus obviously went to Tokyo as well in that episode, as well as Omega Supreme. But it's all the other Autobots were kind of down by the little monster they were fighting. So I think that should do it. Let's just go through just one more clean sweep of the area here. And we'll just get the side going. This is the side that's going to be visible to the viewer's eye if they ever step foot in my room. So I want to make it nice and presentable. Okay, just cover up those because we don't really need that anymore. Okay. Let's get a tip here, so to speak. Oop, I got some paint on me. Okay, so now while the walls are drying, kind of move back into the buildings here. Although they're still kind of drying a bit, but I could probably do this little part here. So I wanted to make this all black on here anyways, so I might as well just keep going with that. Yeah, that should be fine. I'll kind of fill in the black areas. This guy. And I need my reference pulled up. So I'm kind of basing these two buildings anyways off of real buildings, but some are taking a little bit of liberties with the design, obviously, because I can't do full-on realism here. But, like for example, these two buildings are not necessarily in the same sort of area in the actual streets of Tokyo. However, they were both purposeful and they're very simple to do for me, because I originally wanted to do like a corner building, but that was just like way too hard to sort of map out logically. So I decided to go with this, and then we'll just have some like those really cool like billboards or signs, whatever, in the buildings once we get to the side and back wall. And I might even maybe sometime I might add some of those little signs you'd see in Tokyo on the sides of these ones, but not right now. I'm just kind of focused on getting the main sort of bulk of this stuff here all painted up. So, and I could probably use some extra black. And I think I'm gonna go in and use some black on the doors here. Look at my reference here. Okay. So I'm using the black to kind of identify where I want to put the window parts, or or rather the plastic sort of sheets I'm going to use here. Just kind of give it a little bit of a realistic sort of look, you know, make it look like glass. And then once this is all dried, I think I'm going to come back in with some blacks and just kind of dry brush some of the work. Just kind of give it a weathered sort of effect. Just kind of make it look a little bit realistic. And we'll just go black for the window in here. All right. I'm also going for a very like sort of a nighttime sort of scene here, so that's why I'm kind of keeping the colors very dark. And I think it'll really help make the bright colors, because this is going to be like a bright orange/red sort of sign here. So I think that'll kind of help make it sort of pop out a bit more. So that's how you usually do things anyways with art, is that like shadows, for instance, like if you shadow things properly, the bright colors will pop out a bit more. Put too much down. It's okay though. I want to be interacting with this area for a little while anyways. Okay. So now I'm just trying to take as much of the paint off my brush so I can do some dry brushing. Okay, just add some little weathering to the sides here. Just add a little bit of realism to it. Let's see. And once we're done this, we'll kind of map out, because the way I want to do sort of the lighting effects, I want to add some like really cool lighting effects with the paint, because there will be, because it's supposed to be lights on the actual building. So in order to kind of sell that idea, I need to kind of add sort of a dry brush of the light effect. So like if this is a red, so this is an orange light, me add a little bit of red, orange or red onto the bricks here, just kind of give that subtle effect. So, okay, just don't worry about that. And I guess we'll just trying to see. Oh, that's just like a little lighting effect. That okay. There's a little side part here I was getting confused by. It's been a while since I've actually, because I actually constructed these guys in like January, I think. So it's been a while. I haven't really gotten around to painting them. So I had my draw streams, and this month I had some family over, so I didn't want to do my streams while I had guests over. So I kind of took a little bit of a break, But now I'm back, and within that break, I was actually able to work on a lot of stuff. So I got a lot planned for my draw streams for next month, and probably next week I'll probably do. I might do the Black Canary I've been working on. Just kind of end the month on. Actually, Star Wars month is next month, so I might actually try to do some Star Wars stuff. You know, like a Darth Vader or something like that. I have to check actually what day the real Star Wars Day, May 25th is. And we'll just do like one like special Star Wars character stream for that one. You know, I think I'll make it. I think I'll leave it up to the viewers on Twitter. I think I'll put a poll up. See what character. Probably do like a classic, like a classic character too. So I think it'll probably be between like Han Solo, Leia, Luke, and Vader. I think it'll be between those four. Because the OG characters need a little more love. They've been shafted in more recent years. And if Disney's not going to do it, then we got to do it on my channel. So, hey. Alright, so let's go over it. Okay, let's do the sides real quick. How's the building coming along? Pretty good. Just adding in the dry brushing for this one, and then this should be done. At least the kind of the main sort of color palette. Obviously, we'll have to go back in and add the lighting effects, but yeah. So we'll just have to do the next building over. Just checking on the back wall, seeing how they're doing. Adding some weathering effects to the bottom there. And this on the top here. Okay. All right, I think I should do it. Now, I'm not going to worry too much about this area because I will be adding like a printed sort of thing here, like a little sign, because I see that on the actual building in real life. So I'll kind of just do my best to kind of find a picture for that. And get the sides. Always forget the sides. So let's do that real quick. But yeah, so I'm going to add. So this one's going to be the first one I actually use like printed stuff on. So it's going to be kind of interesting. I might actually look around. Actually, I might actually look around to see if there's actually sticker. Maybe I can make like a sticker sheet instead, just like have a stickers or make stickers out of them. Kind of cool. Not too sure if my printer, my old ass computer, can print on sticker sheets, but we'll see. Let's do one last stroke, so to speak. And that, I think, will kind of do it for this guy. Obviously, you don't have to worry about this area because it's going to be covered up anyways. So, and I don't want to like smear any paint on the actual side walls when I actually go to place this into the shelf. So we'll leave that on the floor and move on to the next building. So up here. You know, I think I'll leave these guys for now. I might actually add just like a... Trying to think here. I'll leave it for now. So I'm thinking of adding, because in the reference I'm using, there's like a little bit of a red glow in the building. So I think I might just go like a red or a red wine or something like that, and then put the plastic piece on top of that. And then I think that would look really nice. Give it a realistic sort of look. No, I'll hold off on that for now. Hold off on that. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and get to the underside here. So it would be an all in shadow in real life here. So. Kind of laying some black on the roof of this sort of structure here, which is kind of meant to be a riser essentially, because on the shelf I'm going to have like a lot of small characters. The only two big characters on the shelf are going to be Blaster and Inferno, so I needed a way to kind of balance out the shelf so that doesn't look awkward. Just so they, because like I'll have Blaster in the middle, I'll have Inferno on the right, and so it would kind of look awkward just like if there's just like three little dudes on the side to the left of them. So I want to bring one of them up into the air and kind of fill up that space there and make it look more purposeful. So I saw this building that kind of had this little bump out structure on it. So we're going with that. Yeah, we don't really need to be too perfect on the sides of this, because there's going to be little squares, like 1-inch squares, kind of glued onto here with like little signs and stuff on it. So I'm not going to worry too much about this area, but you never know what might show up in the end result. So you want to just get what you need and nothing more. Because you never know what might happen. These guys. All right. And we'll kind of fill in the doors like last time. Oops. And these parts are supposed to be glowing with some red and orange, so I'm kind of leave these for now. I'm going to start dry brushing the sides here. just like we did earlier. And obviously these areas are going to be filled in with some yellow sort of signs as well, so we're not going to worry too much about that. And we'll quickly get the front here. Grab these guys real quick before I move on to the brickwork here. All right. Actually, some of these cracks are not filled in properly. Yeah, let's try and tighten them up a bit. Okay, this should do it for our little building here. So let's set this guy off to dry. Or actually, you know what? I think we'll quickly add the red effect I want to get out with this one. So we'll grab the wine color again. Find it. How do I put that? Just put off in the corner here, so I'm only going to use a little bit. just a little bit over here. And that should be it. I'm not going to do a second coating because I do want to keep it kind of dark. So. But that should be it for the windows there. It'll make more sense once I get like a plastic frame kind of cut out and put in there. Which I'll probably just like use like regular like plastic you would see like in like I don't know. Like a plastic container or something like that, or whatever. You know, hard to explain. Or like a packaging you might get from something you buy. Actually, I'll add a little bit of it to the doors here. There's a little bit of a red hint to it, so I'll just dry brush that though. Just have a little bit of a hint of light kind of showing through into the building here. Okay. Now we can let it dry. And I'll just keep you there for now. And we'll check on our sky, see if we're ready for some extra color. Let's see. Still seems like we're waiting for it to dry here. See if the sidewalls are ready to go. This one's almost ready to go. It's got a little bit to deal with. It's not that bad. This guy's still drying. All right, so we gotta figure out our colors for the sky now. We'll grab all my purples. And that should work. All right. Work light to dark or dark to light. I think light to dark. So we'll start with some pinks. Or I'll stick to pink. Yeah, I'll do that. Let's see how this goes. Add a little bit. Because we're just gonna be dry brushing a lot of this stuff. I'll do that instead. All right. And then we'll kind of just smush it into the blacks here. Just kind of give it a nice sort of faded effect here. Okay. See how the other side wall is doing. Yeah, parts of it still drying. Yeah, I should do that. Okay. So we'll do the exact same thing we did with the side here. Right there. All right. That is it. 4:14. So I'll probably go for another hour or so. All right. Just checking out this point and stuff. Getting ready for color. So. Okay. Just want to lighten this on up just a little bit more, so it matches a bit better. All right, that should do it for the sky. At least the pink element. Kind of build up to the blues and the purples as we go. Check on the back wall. I don't think it's ready yet. Still kind of drying, so we're going to leave that off to the side for now. There. And I'll kind of put this guy there. Alright, I'll put my reference back up. Alright, so we're going to find our light sources and kind of figure out what colors to use for it. That's kind of what we're doing here. So I think we need some orange, some reds, and let's see. So I think we'll start with a red. Oh, that was exploding. Okay. And so there's gonna be a light right here, so we need to have a little bit of an indication of the light sort of coming off here. Kind of working the reds here as well. Because when it comes to lighting, you want to work dark to light for like doing like a glow effect. So like if I was to do like a volcano or something like that, right? You know, I would start by painting in the clouds and then kind of adding the fiery effects on top of it. So I go like blacks to grays to reds, orange, yellow, white. Just kind of. It's kind of a basic process for when it comes to doing lighting here. So we're starting with reds, and we'll kind of move into oranges, and so on and so forth. We'll kind of add like a little bit of glow. At least try to. On the inside here. Then we'll come in with some brighter oranges. I think I'll make it really pop out a bit more in a little bit. And right here, we're going to have some actual letters that I cut out earlier or a little while ago. Because on the building itself in Tokyo, it actually has some like little writings on top here. So you make sure I get the lighting for that as well. There. All right. Just kind of dry brush some reds into the actual doors here. Just kind of, make it look like there's maybe something going on the inside. Just a little bit, kind of like what we did earlier with the windows. On the other building. Okay. Let's see if the other wall is ready. You ready to go? You seem ready. So let's go dry for a bit. And we'll do the lighting effects for this. So, find my reference, see what colors we'll be using. Okay, so a lot of it's going to be in the interior, actually. It's like around this area, because this whole area here is going to be lit up with a bunch of yellow and red and orange lights. So, just kind of do that. we kind of had a hint of light on the underside here. I'm going to brighten this area up a bit more too. And a little bit of like sort of Japanese lettering as well on the interior, so we'll kind of figure out that. We'll do that after. It's really the main sort of bulk of it done. All those little tiny details we'll kind of do off camera, off stream. It's a little bit more difficult. Okay. Just leave that to dry now. Kind of have some of the light sort of reflecting off of the pillars here as well. Just a little bit. Okay. And just a little bit to the sides or the edges here. So, a little bit of detail there. All right. And we'll apply the same sort of technique as well to the actual base, but I want to get this all, I want to get the buildings and the side and back walls all painted up before I do that, because I want to know which colors I'll be using for the lighting effects. So just so I can keep some sort of consistency with the colors and stuff like that. And so, because I don't want to have like a building that has like a blue billboard in the back or something like that, and then the light is shining down is like green or something, you know. It's like, nope, that look awkward. So we'll kind of set this off to the side now. I think we're pretty much done with it. Check on the back wall because I want to get this sky done, but it's drying slower than turtle. So let's see how much I can wipe off some of the excess paint. Still a little bit wet, but I think it should be good. It'll kind of work to our advantage to kind of help with that faded effect. So we'll bring back our pink. Move you off to the side because you are in my way. Here, move it like this. Towel. Get a little bit more. Fade that all out. Actually, I need a little bit more paint. Just a little more. that along. Our faded effect. I think we'll move on to a fuchsia color after this, and then we'll kind of transition to like the purple. Just kind of darken it up a bit more. And I think we'll add like little star effects because it is nighttime, so it kind of makes sense to have some of that sort of shining through. I'll add a little bit more to the bottom here as well. All right, should be good enough. Just have some blue shining through here. What's going on with that? Oh well, not a big deal. I have to build a bit extra color to the back here, so it's all good. All good. All right, I think that should be good now. Time is at 4:37. All right. So my buildings should be dry now. So we'll kind of move back into them. We'll kind of swap back and forth. That's really well. Okay, so I think what I'll do is add in a second layer of red and then kind of go into the oranges. So I just want to make it a little more vibrant here. Just a little bit, not too much. Just want to go a bit more brighter on the bar here. Make it pop out just a bit more. And once I go back in with some orange, I think this will really stand out. Ooh, and I need my reference pulled up again. Just swapping back and forth. All right. Ooh, my stomach is yelling at me. Gotta grab some food after the stream. And actually I have to get some highlights here as well, because I do have a little structure I have that's going to go on top of the back plate, which I'll show off. I'll just show off in a minute at the end of the stream. But it's based on the actual light structure in Tokyo that's kind of sitting in between like a lane, or not a lane, but by a street. And so yeah, the light effects that's going to kind of give off here to the sides here. Yeah, I need more fucking big. Lights kind of screw with me. I'll just dry brush some red onto the side here. Just kind of sell the idea that there's something actually glowing right next to it. And just a little bit of highlights here. One problem with showing off that little structure I was talking about is that it's kind of broken in one area, but it won't matter in the end because I will be gluing it onto the actual backdrop, so it's not going to matter in the end. But I posted a picture on Twitter and Instagram a while ago, kind of showing the structures I was kind of building for this, so you kind of see what I was talking about later on. I'll kind of add just a little bit more top here. Okay. Set you off to dry. We'll see about this guy. Just ready to go. And like last time, we'll kind of just do a second coating, just to keep it nice and vibrant as much as possible. And then we'll kind of add, and we'll kind of start moving into the oranges. Ooh, shit. Just got a little thing there. Just wipe it off. It's all good. Ooh, too much. Almost looks like blood, honestly. I'll add some like orange to that as well. Just so it doesn't look like too much like blood. It's meant to be light and shining off there. Add just a little bit extra here. Okay. That should be good enough. That was a really quick one. side walls. That one's dry. This one's dry. This one, not so much. So we'll leave it back. But the building's actually pretty much done ready to go. So we'll kind of move on to the orange now for this guy. I think we'll start with a dark orange and then kind of work our way into a lighter shade. Or just kind of help, we'll see. We'll use a spicy color. For lack of a better term. No, it's really good in the water. To clean off. Just gotta lightly dab it in. Okay, that was rather quick. This guy is doing, it was still drying. Okay, so I'll pull out a secondary color because this one's pretty much done drying. It's going by really fast. So, actually, I might need the yellow. It's kind of a yellowy, sort of orange color. I think it might look really good. But we'll use it in just a minute. We'll get the brighter shade of orange going, and we'll kind of go from there. Oh, what the hell is happening to this paint? Just oozing. Here, use this guy. I need a ruler, actually. I want to make it a more defined sort of light source. About there. Actually, not just a little bit up. Okay, then we'll clean you off. While that's drying, we'll kind of just add little bits of highlights here. Just gonna brighten up the light source effect, for lack of a better term. So much. Make it work. Okay. Kind of fucked it up. It's all good though. I'm just gonna spread that out. Here, let's go all the way with it, and then we'll kind of go into the yellow. All right. Well, actually, looks like it's glowing on the stream there. It's more glowing. It's glowing more still on the stream than actually in real life because of the light. It's kind of cool though on camera. All right, we'll kind of leave this off to the side now. see here. All right. This still freaking drying. Oh, you know what? We need to add the light source here on this side as well, because the structure I have in mind is going to kind of light up both sides of the building. So, let me pull my reds out again. It's all good though. And I'll grab my red brush out. So we'll do this as we're waiting for it to dry. And then we'll move on and add our 2 shades of orange to this guy, just to make them pop out a bit more. Too much. Size there. Time is almost 5, so I think I'll probably call it a wrap pretty soon. I might try to add another layer. I think what I'll do is I'll try to add another layer of the orange to this guy, and then maybe add a second color for the sky, and I think I will call it a wrap after that. So that's our plan here. This guy seems like it's ready to go. So just keep my red off to the side in case I need it again. There. Just like last time, we're just going to add in. There. Add some orange to the pipes, so to speak, or the what do we call them? Stabilizers, I suppose. Support beams. No longer looks like blood. A little bit, not too much. Okay. Didn't take too long to dry. Quickly go in with the brighter shade. Just gonna look at my reference. Oh, shit. Nice. Fuck that up. It's all right now. Go back in with some blacks. Got a little paint on the side of the pillar I shouldn't have. It's all good though. Just add little highlights of this color. Okay. I think that will do it for this side. Just want to go back, just want to touch up the side there that kind of got screwed up. Touch up this just a little bit. Too much. Okay. That's off dry, and we'll see about getting started on the wall, the back walls, and we'll kind of call it a wrap after that. So Put my brushes in the water. Trying to clean up a little bit. Should be fully dried now. No, it's not. What the hell? Alright, whatever. Shouldn't be too much of a problem either way. Thanks, dude. Hi, Lisa. How's it going? Good to see you. Ooh, that's in the way. There. Again, shade of pink or purple rather. Just gonna blend it into the sky a bit more. We'll kind of work our way into the purples and the blues as we go. Hopefully that creates a nice, really cool effect. Just something different for the sky I want to add or try. Ooh, this paint's just screwed up. Hold on. Shit. Okay, well, try a different color. Let's use violet. I think we'll mix it with the pink. That'll be a better option. That. There we go. That's what I wanted. I'll kind of just dab it into the blacks here. Need more pink. All right. fade this into the blacks. So when we go back in, add some darker shades. But once this dries, I just want to kind of add in just a little bit more pink. Just kind of brighten the edges here a little bit up. Just a little bit more. It's just to make it look a bit more vibrant. But while it's drying, we can kind of work on our side walls now. Ooh, 512. Use whatever we got left here. All right. Let's see. That is it. Yeah, time for one more color because I have to wait for all this to dry now. So I think I'll just do one more shade of yellow of the yellow orange kind of color, just on the edges, on the middle parts of here, and on the other building. Then I think we'll call it a wrap after that. And I need a new brush. Yeah, that's fine. All right. I'll just get a little bit. I got to get my reference pulled up. There we go. All right. Set my ruler to go. But we'll do the middles first, and then I think we'll. Yeah. Okay. So that will be our endpoint there. Okay. Oh, shit. It's all good. We'll fix it later. Okay. I think I'm just thinking this lined up a bit. Okay. Let that dry, and then once we come back, I think I'll add just a little bit of orange sort of dry brushing to this, just kind of make it look like it's not 100% perfect sort of lighting or what have you. If that makes any sense. But we'll do that a little bit later because I'm getting tired right now. So I'm gonna call it a wrap pretty soon. So I'm gonna finish this one building here, and then we'll kind of wrap her up. For this, I think it's just the top area here that needs the yellow. Just look at the reference. It kind of has this yellowish orange sort of glow above the door. This little light bar or what have you. Yeah, I'll add it anyways. So why not? Okay, and that should do it for me. So there's a little building now. It's got a red tinted windows, which will be added in later. So I had the idea to kind of add some little plastic sheets that you kind of would find just about anywhere. Like if you buy like a, I don't know, like a battery pack or something like that. What I'll do is I'll take some of that sort of material and kind of carve it out, cut it out, and then put it in wherever I think there should be a window, or just kind of add a little bit of because it'll add kind of like a little bit of a glassy sort of look. So I think that'll make the most sense to do. So way. Yeah, I gotta clear this guy. So those are our two buildings we were able to get done today, as well as a little bit on the sky for the back wall, as well as our two side walls. So yeah, right. There we go. So that's what we got done today. Had a lot of fun. And I'm gonna get going, and I'll probably come back to it later, a little bit later tonight. Yeah. So I'm gonna add some like a little bit more blue and stuff like that to make it look more realistic. But yeah, I want to add some. I wanted to use like a lot of purples and stuff like that and pinks to the sky as well, just to really make it pop out. Because most of my Autobot dioramas, they all have the same like bright blue sky. So I kind of want to do something a little bit different for this one. So yeah, on that note, I think I'm going to call it a wrap here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah. Hold on. I better turn off the music. Let's mute it. Yeah, so thanks for watching Power, Lisa, Real Way Nation, or Real Way Nation Gaming. Thanks for stopping by, and I will see you guys. Probably won't be able to stream tomorrow because I'm doing stuff, but I'll definitely be back streaming next weekend. I'll probably be doing a draw stream for you guys. It'll probably end up being Black Canary because it's the one that's most ready at the moment of all the characters I've been working on over the past couple of weeks. So, and there'll be more content on the channel pretty soon. So, on that note, let's find us a clip to end us off on and get the hell up out of here. So, let's see. You know what? We'll do the Megatron roast. We haven't done that one in a while. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.
Optimus Prime's gonna kick your ass!
I'm going to beat the shit out of Optimus Prime, and then I'll do the same to you, Bumblebee!
Bumblebee? I'm not Bumblebee. You're not gonna beat the shit out of anyone today.
Oh yeah?
You're yesterday's model, Megatron, ready for the scrapping.
Oh, I've never heard that one before, Prime. Got any new material?
Junk. That's what you are. Junk.
Still doing the same set, I see.
Optimus Prime!
Well, Prime, that's big talk from a robot that can't even fly.
Oh, yeah?
Do you need to borrow a rocket pack? Thundercracker, pull a rocket pack out of your ass and give it to Optimus Prime.
Fuck you.
You were good, Prime, but Megatron is better.
Oh, shit.
Well done, Megatron!
Remember this, Prime. Don't fuck with the Decepticons. Decepticons.
Markers will return after these messages.